Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her.
How old would she have been when
I think about the way Law looked at me.
she got killed?
I
I'm sorry,
hated
her-
the Lord who
her
killed my
family got
parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away.
Ganabel. That was
Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But
man. There is
I
a
guess
lot of dialogue. In
I
this
just
leg
can't
of the
seem to
game.
understand how she feels.
I feel like we're getting to a point.
Do you
where
know why
there's
she gets
actually
like that?
More, dialogue
Shion's...
than there is gameplay, almost.
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
He's like looking at her. He's like, "Hello, didn't you see that I was holding her hand?" All right. Oh, I'm gonna talk to her. Anything else up here? Any loots?
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out
Wouldn't
for
it be funny
Almeidrea's ship?
if, like, she finally finds somebody that can touch her, but she fucking hated him.
I'm looking at the ocean.
Like, she actually
The
like,
ocean?
didn't like him. It's clear that she likes him.
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world.
Dude, like,
and yet,
her
they didn't come from
personality
just
is
the Dahnans.
so much like Lightning's
And the good things too.
from Final
They
Fantasy
didn't come
13.
from just the Renans.
But like, she has
Kindness
like a
and
reason
cruelty exist on
for acting
both
this way,
sides.
'cause, like, the thorn.
A person's race doesn't
what
factor
the fuck
into
was
it.
up with Lightning? They never
So,
really fleshed out why she
I guess
was
you're
ever
right
like
after
that.
all, Alphen. I have changed.
My controller's vibrating.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
How did she get the thorns? What's your backstory, girl?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise.
Does she not want to get rid of her thorns now?
You're right, though.
She's like,
It'll all be over
I
soon.
only want Alphen to touch me.
I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Dude, his foot's like falling through the floor. Oh my god.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Alright, so we good? Can we cook? Cook. Need some experience food. I need to level up so I can kill that big stupid Zoogle.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Holy shit.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Yikes. It's gonna be like one of those things where like we're gonna get off the ship and then they're gonna blow it up.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Why don't you put on a shirt?
Hungry already, my dear?
Yeah, that's definitely the dragon we fought in the demo.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Can't remember what its weakness was. Was it fire or was it wind? I think suck.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we
Oh,
know,
that sounds
Kelzelik
so
may well have
weird.
been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out? Now that she's
We
abandoned
still
her
haven't seen
realm
the
and sailed
Edgelord
out to sea?
guy.
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at
Is
least.
the Edgelord guy?
I wouldn't
is
put it
he
past her.
potentially the final lord?
She's
we have to
strong, yet
fight?
shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia,
Balsef.
correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Alright. Let's go beat some ass.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Bring him down! Fire support! Fall back! Fire support! I'm throwing you! Support! Ready and raring!
Yeah, go.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Go. Go, go, go.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Is this thing already done? Yeah,
No choice! Dragon Swarm!
Shield and
Here I come! Armor won't save you! My shield!
No mercy! Now, watch it! Astral energy!
Say no more! No!
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We can really make weapons with this?
Astral Crystal. We already have those, right? Oh wait, the Astral Crystal, we needed that for the other two. The other two weapons, so... Yeah.
Got it!
Oh, now it's her chance. She was like, hey, now I can use the Team CP to go ahead and get what we want. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Alright, cool. Aha! Lechuga.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Severing Wind!
Here goes!
Mirage!
in the wind!
Take this!
Glacial fire!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
These ones can run rings around us!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Old energy!
Not a chance! Dragon Swarm!
Reload!
I'm not done!
Raging storm! More where that came from!
Shattering the pieces!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Yeah, that's definitely Gohan. That's definitely
Onward
his
and
best
upward.
one. The Alphen one with the cross. Oof. Oh, sweet.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
No, the desk. My goodness, I can't possibly jump over it.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm! I see one, eh?
Armor won't save you!
My shield!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Wait, that was his spell?
We're not finished!
I thought that was Nemo's.
Dragon Swarm!
That's my cue. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Now!
Leave him staring to me.
Yeah,
And pummeling to me!
Dragon Swarm!
do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops.
Nice. Okay.
Looks like we won.
Damn. That's a lot of money. I'm fucking rich. All the
Seriously?
fishing that we did,
Is this a
shit.
joke?
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! Dragon Swarm!
Arch shield.
You think that shield will save you?
My shield? Now! We're not kidding! Burn in hell!
Make it break!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
Hurricane Thrust!
Glacial Spear. Pierce
Come
evil.
on.
Freeze now.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
There we go. Bum, bum, bum.
Let's refrain from losing.
Go no further.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind!
You really don't give up, do they? Not on my watch. Glacial Spear.
I'm not done! Severing Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
Field.
It's on!
More for the sky.
Mirage! You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! No escape! Strike! Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block!
Nice.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No choice! Now you learn! Try harder! No!
Oh, I just dodged it, and then I guess he didn't go.
I can read your moves like a book.
Wind!
Glacial Fire!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
We already went here. So we got beef. Oh. No, I'm gonna lose my experience buff. No! Fuck. I hate that you lose those so quick. Is there like a way to extend that so it doesn't go out in like 2 seconds? Oh, I would have liked to have it for
Let's
this guy.
dispose of the trash.
What the fuck? Break him.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
I'm not
Raging storm!
Swallow Blade!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
Heal! Flame of
Now
fury!
you see what I can do!
More for the strike! Glacial
will
spear!
ya?
Here's
Dragon
the
Swarm!
More with that! How about this?
I'll keep you
Raging
respect!
storm!
This one's all mine! On your knees!
Shield and
Swallow
fate!
Blade!
Rely on this.
I'll take you all on!
There you go.
Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Really? Let's just do that. That'll be easy.
Do it!
Now, look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's
Yes.
move.
I'm
Access.
right behind you, Shion. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
If only we found an elevator earlier. Oh. This is not bad, I guess.
That's far enough!
Dragon
Glacial
Swarm!
spear! Here's the evil! Dragon Supernova!
Tiger Blade!
Severing Wind!
Gemini
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Lightning
Switch
Array!
offense!
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Annihilation!
Oh, shit.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Into the battlefield!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Nothing gets by me!
Sleep now.
Slash! I'm knocked off! It's on! Swallow blade!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Cool. Cool. Alright.
Let's keep our eyes on the
She has a
prize.
bunch of,
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
just let me engage with it. Fucking game. Hi. I had to like mash the A button. Alright, so that guy was bad.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
Smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
An opponent like this should be easy. Swallow blade! Dragon Sword!
Take this!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Look sharp! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Dragon Swarm! Strike! Burn! Not
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm! Strike!
Make it rain!
Cool. Cool.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Alright. Peach gel. What the f- God damn it!
Here I come! Now you'll learn! Dragon Swarm! Damn it!
Get rid of this
Someone was
D-lister.
talking it out.
Escape!
Denied! Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost! Not a chance! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Severing Wind! Take this!
Did I just take all the- I did, I took all that poison and went to the face.
Dragon Swarm!
Well, I've been practicing with these guys. For, when we were doing some experience. Alright, so this is I want to stack the hell out.
Thanks, Kisara.
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Tear!
Remember, they're weak to this. Well, they're also weak to getting punched in the face. Shit, I'm paralyzed.
Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
Really?
I owe you one. Dragon Swarm! Wind! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear!
Make it rain!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Ooh, like, who? And then what's this?
This'll make us even
So we already have magic items that are pretty good, but just in case. Oh, it's some basic ass magic item. Is there anything else I have to look on? Nope. Oh, okay. So we still need stuff for that. Actually, I think we need stuff for Alpha too. Lemon. So I didn't fight that big guy. So I wanted to get a little bit of a chain going.
Little help!
For my lord! I'm not this one's all mine! Take down their defense in an instant! Impact Frost!
Glacial
My
spear!
turn!
Piercing
Stab!
raging
Dragon
tornado!
Swarm! got fire, Slice
I
Steel!
got this! Let him burn! That's my cue!
All yours! Shut him down! In an instant! Impact block! Now! You're mine! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Eat this! Light you! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade!
One more!
Swallow Blade!
One's mine!
You're finished!
Anything in order is all mine! Not in your dreams!
Hurricane Thrust! Mirage!
Dragon
Swarm!
evil! Air thrust!
I'll keep you!
Far enough! Dancing laser! Air thrust!
I can carve through armor!
Look sharp!
Severed wind!
A guard!
Do it!
I'll take you all on! Ha!
That'd be pretty good
Slayer
damage.
the Malika!
Chill!
Oh.
This ends now!
Or
Consider
not.
yourself
Not
finished!
kill him. But that was.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
What do you mean? Poodle's quivering? We're about to be real lucky. What does that mean? We did something good. Tempest Stone. It doesn't seem like it. Alright. Alright, so that was this area. So were we on floor 1 already? Yes. Let's go to floor 2.
Do you sense one of your friends?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't all Madria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives.
Are we eventually gonna go to
Almadria may be
Lenegis?
resourceful,
'Cause
but
we've
she could
only
never
been
produce
on
an engine
Dana.
like this on her own.
Or,
You mean to tell me
yeah,
we've got
Dana
even
or
bigger
whatever.
enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Okay. Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go. Looks like that appears to be the progression point. So we're on level 2. So let's try level 3. Okay, can't do that. Level 4, can't do that. Alright, so it looks like we're actually down here. Okay, let's go down this way.